I swear Marvel fans just love looking for something to complain about because now people are calling out Marvel for the Thunderbolts second post-credit scene. Don't worry, no spoilers in this video, but let me explain. So there's multiple reasons people are now mad at the Thunderbolts post-credit scene. I find all of them to be incredibly dumb. So the first one is that it's now been confirmed by the Russo brothers themselves that they directed this new post-credit scene for the Thunderbolts. In case you're unaware, the Russo brothers are the directors of the next two Avengers movies with Doomsday and Secret Wars, and they obviously already worked on Infinity War, Endgame, other Marvel movies. All their Marvel films have been really good, but the entire internet opinion has fully shifted on these guys because their films outside of the MCU are very bad. Recently, The Electric State was a pretty terrible film, but it's so funny how the internet switches up once they learn a bit of information. This post-credit scene was being absolutely praised. People were even saying they like the visuals of it, how it teases things for the future. Now this comes out that it's directed by the Russo brothers and people are mad at them about it. Which brings me to the second point, is that we now know the post-credit scene of Thunderbolts was actually filmed 4 weeks before the movie was released in theaters, and it was confirmed it was filmed on the set of Avengers Doomsday because obviously they didn't have any of the sets left from the Thunderbolts movie. And again, I've seen a lot of backlash, people saying, oh, classic Marvel rushing a bunch of their cast and crew, oh, how did you give the people enough time to work on this? Like, first of all, it's literally a 2-minute scene that's basically people talking. There's like one shot that would be VFX in it, and it's like 3 seconds long, and I'm sure they knew that was going to be there. They probably had it ready for months. They just didn't film it until now. And I honestly think this is a perfect way to handle post-credit scenes going forward. If you missed my video yesterday, Kevin Feige has now announced he's going over a complete internal overhaul at the MCU, and he wants films to now kind of stand alone and be experiences that people can go and watch in the theaters without having to see every Marvel movie before it. And the Thunderbolts was actually the first movie released after this new internal overhaul. I think this is perfect. You get a great talented director and crew for the movie. You just let them tell the story they want to tell, and then you can just bring in someone else to make the post-credit scene and make it connect to the greater scheme of things. But let the directors just cook on a good story and not have to worry about all the connecting pieces. And plus, after Avengers Endgame, we've had so many post-credit scenes that seem like they're setting up things that we're never actually gonna see. So I'm fine with them kind of doing this new strategy, waiting till a film's closer to release, having a very solid plan and be like, okay, this is 100% what we want to tease for the next projects, not just having stuff filmed like 8 months ago, and then by the time the movie comes out, Marvel changed their mind. And honestly, who better to come in and direct these post-credit scenes than the people working on the next big team-up film that ties everything together? I'm perfectly fine with the Russo brothers doing this, and I think it's honestly a genius strategy going forward and make sure the continuity feels great. Like I said, you just let the directors tell their great story and bring these guys in to do the connecting pieces. Now, the next reason people are mad about the post-credit scene for the Thunderbolts is actually a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear what this movie teases for the future of the MCU, if you haven't seen the film or anything yet, now you can click off, but hit that like button first. But let's get into this. Again, last warning, spoilers for the post-credit scene. So obviously the big teaser at the end of the Thunderbolts post-credit scene is that all the Thunderbolts look at the screen after running this threat analysis on something in space, and it's revealed that it's the Fantastic Four spaceship coming down to our universe. And now people are saying, wait a second, this is them literally spoiling their own movie. Because if you don't know, the Fantastic Four First Steps takes place in a different universe and timeline than the main MCU. So people are saying seeing this spaceship come to our planet is pretty much confirming that the Fantastic Four are going to lose in their movie. And now people are like, why did you spoil that fact? But I honestly, again, don't think this makes any sense. Is it a great possibility that the Fantastic Four do end up losing to Galactus in their movie? He just devours their Earth since it's a different universe. It really wouldn't affect the main MCU timeline and would give you a shocking moment. Yes, I do think that is a big possibility for the film. But we all knew the Fantastic Four had to get to our universe somehow to be in Doomsday with all our other heroes. I think it's not confirmed that they lose in their movie. Like, Reed Richards might have just figured something out or found out about Doom. He's like, oh, we got to get to this other universe with a bunch of heroes and warn them about it. Because it's been confirmed that the Fantastic Four are like the only superheroes in their universe. So they simply could defeat Galactus in their thing, but then there's a big post-credit scene where Doom's there and Reed's like, yeah, guys, we got to get to this other universe and team up with these guys. Or like I said, maybe they do actually lose in their movie, but obviously Marvel has a plan and a reason that this post-credit scene's here. They wouldn't purposely just spoil their movie. It could go either way still. Me personally though, I'm upset that we still don't have Steve as a confirmed cameo in the MCU yet. This post-credit scene would have been the perfect time to do it. Obviously I'm joking here. Well, I guess kind of joking. If you want to hear more about Kevin Feige's big plan to overhaul the entire MCU that I mentioned briefly earlier in this video, click the video above me right now. Thank you so much for watching.